Well, definitely, it was, they're jumping up and down in there. That was a great team win, and I emphasize the word team. They just, we faced a lot of adversity here, and, it's just nice to see them come back here and win.
How important is it, especially if you're in stretch of 3 home games in 5 days, how important is it to come back and get a confidence-building win like this?
Well, it's good in fact to get 2 points. You want to get 22 league games. You need every point you possibly can. And if we want to, try to run to those big dogs, then we have to, we need points.
You talked about the third period. Happy, just it seemed like you guys didn't set back, that you did continue to attack. I think you all shot in the third period. Was that important to you to play both ends?
Most definitely. That's all I keep hearing is this team's been hanging on, and I'm here to tell you that I'm really sick of those questions. And they were answered tonight. So if holding on is 15 shots to 8, then I better get out of this racket.
Nick Cruz, you put him in the lineup tonight. You took a penalty which led to the power play goal, but he comes back with the game-winning goal. How important was his contribution tonight? And just putting a puck to the net and found some eyes.
Well, he has a bigger body, and he's a physical guy. And when he gets in the lineup, he uses that body. And as a staff, what we're most proud of is he took a penalty and he came back. He responded in a positive way, and he was moving his feet. He shot the puck, and you never know when you get it to the net. I think it was a knuckleballer. The puck is probably still going in the air for all I know. So, but you know what? It makes the back of the net because he did what he was told, and that's he was rewarded for it.
Troy Grossik's play, he was sharp. He got particularly one glove save he made in the second period. Does this seem this place even getting back to where it was last year?
I think this was the first weekend that, this is Troy Grosnik and how he was playing last year. But it all revolves around his work with Jason Tapp. He is one of the hardest working players that I've ever had a chance to work with, as far as from the net out. So a lot reminds me of Chris Mayotte in the fact of their work ethic. And when you have that work ethic and you're coachable, you're going to get better.
How important is it? Just you didn't have a home game for a long time until last night. Is it just from a routine standpoint to have home game, road game, home game? Is it? Do you feel like maybe just being at home again will kind of get you guys back into a rhythm?
I like to think so. It's just like I said, it's the way the schedule is, and I mentioned it before that sometimes that's just the logistics of our schedule. In order to get teams to come back, here we got to go there first, and it just happens to fall in. Seems like every year, so because you're playing different teams, so it just that's the way it felt. But now we're back in a groove within the season. We got one more game, a non-conference game against RPI, but I think that we don't have to pump the guys up for that one. At least I hope not. So we'll leave the bicycle pump tire at home, and just get ready for the league grind again.
Rick, second straight night you guys taking too many men on the ice, penalties with 6 this year. What do you have to do to correct that?
Watch it on tape twice. Talk to the 6 that are back there, and it's just simple. Is know who's up, know who you're taking off, and jumping up. It's you learn that in mite hockey, and that's something that we're going to curb. And the coaching staff, along with those players who took the too many men penalty, will be skating. So
you had 4 guys in the neutral zone, and Champidi and Wilkins were still in the Colgate zone when the plate's open.
But I believe it was from the back end on both nights. So, like I said, coaching staff and those players that were involved will be doing some skating. I mean, it starts with me. I just think, too many men penalty. We're not the Edmonton Oilers of the 80s where we can just spot people, power plays and goals. So we need to really bear down in that department.
What about the embellishment penalty that was called on Champini there? It looked like he was written down on that play there in the third period.
From my angle, you're looking at it, all going south. So it looked like a holding penalty, but I haven't seen it on tape. Did his feet come up? Did he look like Dorothy that was, clicking her heels in Kansas? So I don't know. you know, I don't know how high he came up, in the air, so and that guy was right there, so, that ref. So it's tough for me to really comment on that, at this time.
All set? Thanks.
Good.